What are some of the most typical and frequently asked questions in any MBA interview? That's exactly what I cover in this video. So stick till the end and let's get started. Hey everyone, this is Sarthak and you know me by now. So I've been creating content on YouTube since the last 2 years. Very indebted to all of you for the love and support. But one question which I keep on getting from a lot of working professionals and college graduates who are appearing for IM interviews, ISB interviews, NCR interviews is what essentially is asked. Should I prepare for technical? Should I prepare for my aspirations? Should I prepare questions basis my CV? What should I exactly remember? What should I prepare for when it comes to MBA interviews? Now, I wanted to cover 5 most frequently asked questions in this video and how exactly will I structure answers for each and every of these questions. And these questions are universally asked, irrespective of geography, irrespective of the school. You pick any random tier 1 B school, there is a very high likelihood that you will be asked these questions in that B school's application interview. So the first question that you should have an answer for before you enter that Zoom call or before you go to the admissions office is, how will you contribute to the cohort? Which is how will Sarthak, basis his unique experiences, work ex, internships, extracurriculars, contribute to the classroom and his peers who are there in the B school classroom. Now it's very important to really introspect and figure out what is unique to you. It might be related to your work, which is, you have worked at the intersection of technology and business. Let's say you're a product manager in a budding startup. So you have that lens of dissecting business problems using technology, which not a lot of people would have. So that can be one unique value add. Or another value add can be extracurricular centric, which is something as simple as, you have been a part of quizzing competitions in undergrad, and you have been an avid trivia consumer, and you will want to emulate these learnings and help other quizzing enthusiasts through the quiz club of, let's say, ISB, if you're applying for ISB. So that's an extracurricular centric value add. And it can be anything from work to quizzing to dancing to swimming to a sport for that matter to social impact. So whatever it is, try to see which avenue of the business school will that be beneficial for other students. So if you are somebody who has been dancing, if you're a Bharatnatyam dancer, if you're a trained professional in that dance form, the value add can be that I want to introduce Bharatnatyam as a dance form in the dance club of, let's say, Bitsong, and I'll want to have others also in I'll want to encourage others to spend time in Bharatnatyam as a productive pastime. So that can be, one value add. So whatever it is, it has to be really unique to you. The value add can't be that I come from a commerce background, so I'll help others in foundational subjects like accounting and statistics. A lot of people these days enter a business school and they have a management or a commerce background. So that's not unique. So find a unique value add, be it your work, be it your background, be it a dance form, be it a sport, be it any extracurricular avenue. That's the first question. The second question which I wanted to talk about, which is again an MBA centric question, is what are you planning to achieve from this business school, which is your short term and long term goals. Now in your short term goals, it's very important to be very specific, right? You can't really say I want to get into marketing. You have to say I want to become a brand manager, and my preferable industries are, let's say, FMCG and e-commerce, and out of these industries I'm specifically looking forward to joining, let's say, companies like Nykaa or Unilever or Amazon or Flipkart, and these 4 are prominent recruiters and regular recruiters at IIM Bangalore if it's an IIM Bangalore interview. So you have to be very specific with respect to the functional role, with respect to the industries, with respect to target firms preferably, when it comes to your short-term aspirations. And in long-term aspirations, you can be a bit ambiguous. You can say that I'll want to spend at least 5 to 7 years in brand management, and then I'll want to take a call on whether I want to become the chief marketing officer in a company, or if I want to do something of my own. That path is also open. So in long term goals, it's okay to be ambiguous. In short term goals, you have to be very specific, right? So that's the second question, and that's easier to answer. The third question, which they can and they will ask you, is why this B school? Why Masters Union, or why SP Gen, or why NCAD for that matter? So in this, you will have to do a lot of secondary research. I mean, you can't really say everything. The answer should not be a verbalized admissions brochure of the school. You can't do all the 10 things which the school is known for. You have to pick your 2 3 battles, right? So you'll have to be very very specific with respect to these 2 3 faculties are those who I want to get taught by. These 2 3 electives are aligned to my short term goals, so I'll want to study these. And these 2 3 clubs I'll want to join because they'll help me build connections in my relevant target domains. I want to look at the internship avenues or experiential learning, whatever is unique to that school, which is not there in any other B school. That should be a part of your answer, be it within the classroom, be it cohort diversity, be it teachers, be it electives, be it clubs, be it leadership summits, be it experiential learning, be it internship opportunities, be it the geographical location of that school, be it the alumni base, be it the incubation center. Whatever 3 4 things you end up mentioning, they have to be aligned to your goals. How will these things in this school help you achieve your goals in the short term and long term? And they have to be very specific. Don't tell me that INSEAD has a very good and world class roster of residential and visiting faculty. Everybody knows that. Tell me which 2 3 professors would you specifically want to study from and why. That showcases that you have done your research, right? So, and don't tell me that the cohort at London Business School is very diverse, a lot of nationalities and academic backgrounds. Tell me which all nationalities, tell me which all backgrounds. That showcases that you've done your research, that showcases that you've put in the effort. And in this answer, you can also talk about alumni interactions. You can say that I've talked to alumni A, class of 2020, alumni B, class of 2018, and they concurred that the leadership summit of HEC Paris is very value additive for somebody who's leading a team for the first time. Very very specific answer. The fourth thing which they will almost always end up asking you is what do you think is your biggest win in a professional context? So in that, you have to be very choosy in terms of which professional or work engagement you will talk about, and that has to be laid down from the problem or the client background to the context to what did you specifically do in this whole engagement, and what were the results, which should be quantified as much as possible. But ensure that whatever you talk about, you are able to answer follow-up questions on each and every word. A lot of people talk about very grand outcomes in this question, but when they are asked, okay, what did you exactly do in the Flipkart Big Billion Day as an analytics manager, then people get stumped because in their answer they always use we. But the question was, how did you add value to the whole engagement? So you should be very, very thorough about your individual contribution. And a flip side, which is the last question which I wanted to discuss, would be which is your biggest goof up or mistake till date? Now that can be a work engagement that did not go as per plan because you were new to the organization or there was something you overlooked. Whatever it is, just ensure that it's defensible, it's not a very crucial mistake, and also please mention your learnings from that mistake or goof up. a lot of people just end it at, this was my mistake, all of that. But what did you learn from that, and how did you ensure that you did not repeat that later on, holds equal value. So these 5 questions I wanted to talk about in today's video, which is how would you add value to the cohort, why this business school, what are your short-term and long-term goals, your biggest win professionally, and your mistake or a situation where you failed. I hope my tips and tricks helped you out, and I'll see you very soon.